This, boys and girls, is the Tatiana Cherry Infused Cigar. 6x44 and delicious. And very cheap, coming in at $2. Look at that smoke. It's good smoke. I love this cigar. This is a good cigar. I bought a box of 25 of these things because I like them so much. The only time I ever remember running into another Tatiana was listening to a member of the Ding Dong Show, the famous improv show at the world famous Comedy Store. She was a short-lived member of the show. Her claim to fame was a story in which she bragged about having relations with Rush Limbaugh, and it came out that that was all just attention whore antics to get attention. The cigar is not like that, Tatiana, at all. The cigar is luxurious, dark, beautiful, elegant. Should I go on? So easy to light because it's like as round as a dime. Dime, people. A dime. A lot of times I actually scorch some cigars if they just have too big of a ring to them. Because it takes too long to light them properly for them to be even. And, yeah, they fuck me over. This one will not do that. This is easy to light. And it doesn't have that, like, scorched earth taste that sometimes I get with lesser known cigars. Worse cigars, if you will. The Tatiana. If you just smell the cigar itself, being an infused cigar, it has like a classier cherry smell to it. It's not like a candy cherry. It's more like a candle cherry. And I really appreciate that. A lot of people kind of go the wacky way with the cherry taste, and this seems more traditional and more true. It's less likely to get annoying after a while and wear out its welcome. I love these a lot. I think they're really good. They're perfect time, usually like 40 minutes to an hour. They're flavored. I think they're really good for beginners, people who maybe don't want to get full blown into the tobacco taste yet and try just regular cigars. They want something with a little taste to it. The infused gimmick works here. You may be asking yourself, well, Noyjeetut, what do you pair such a elegant cigar with? And I like to pair such an elegant cigar with Natural Hanson's Cherry Vanilla Cane Soda. I thought you thought Hanson went out in the 90s, right? But it's back. So it's like two classy whores hooking up. I just sit here and relax and shrug to myself, all for me? I'm one lucky bastard. I gotta drink it down enough. Both slightly different takes on the cherry there. To me, that tastes. The drink tastes more like a sugar-watered Manichero cherry, and this tastes more like a classy fine wine cherry, if you will. You know, people also are probably wondering, well, it's an infused cigar. Maybe they skimped on the tobacco. And I'm going to go out on the limb and say something that's going to rock a lot of your mind, so buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But I say this tobacco, to me, tastes very close to Padron. Oh yeah, I said it. Padron. The Padrones are famous for the 2000s, 3000s, 4000s, 5000s. Sought after for their fine tobacco and relatively cheap prices. I say this is close to Padron style tobacco. Just really good. And a lot of people like cigars that kind of change over time, like, you know, oh, it went from being really sweet and tasting like almonds to really peppery and tasting like almonds or hickory or something like that, or cedar. And to me, I'm not a big fan of that, because it seems to me like the second half of a cigar always gets worse from the start. The start, to me, is like the best time. That first just inch of that cigar usually tastes the best, and after that it's kind of a slow decline into a sad place of diminishing returns from each puff. But this pretty much holds up true to the first smoke, so I gotta give it that. Just that first puff, it's still there. Very consistent. Yes. I recommend Tatiana to a lot of people that maybe don't want to spend the bigger bucks on acid cigars or, say, CAO. It's just a cheaper brand. There's some good sampler packs out there. I know there was one running for a while that was like right at $12, and you got to try like 5 cigars, including their honey and vanilla and stuff like that. So yeah, I say definitely try it if you like flavored cigars. They have a place in the market, and I'm glad they're around. And I was really skeptical at first, because I thought nothing this cheap can turn out good. I thought it was going to be decent. You know, I was already preparing myself for less than good. And it turned out pretty damn good. I have no complaints. I mean, I bought 25 of them. You have to love a cigar to buy that many. I think I've only given the 10 rating to about 2 other cigars. Well, let's make that 3. This cigar's a 10 in my book. And it's not like wispy either. It's thick and white. And it totally pleases even a woman who's had 9 kids. Give me that Dollard lady, that weird lady that had 19 kids. That smoke will please her. Cigar smoke, for me, is hard to judge. Some people try to smoke things that smell nice around their friends. But it's kind of like using the bathroom. You really can't smell what's going on in there until you walk out of the room and come back in and you're like, oh, that was awful. Or, hey, that tastes like this taste. That smells like pizza. And I actually, when I talked about how good the tobacco was, the cherry actually complements the tobacco. They go together. They taste good together. It's a marriage. It's an equal opportunity marriage. You know? Whatever that means. Feel it in my bones. Oh, I forgot about my drink. The saddest part is letting go.